Do you want to save some major cash? Let me share with you 7 tips for preparing and packing lunches from home that are not only tasty, but they're also nutritious and thrifty. Welcome, friends, to the channel Classy Frugality. My name is Tanya, and I'm so glad you've decided to join me today. On today's video, I'm going to share with you 7 tips for preparing tasty, nutritious, and thrifty lunches from home. Now, some of this may be home cooked and some of it may be pre-packaged. So let's go ahead and get started. So fall has begun, my favorite time of year, my personal favorite. I feel good. I love the colors. I love the smells. I just love everything about it. So definitely happy right now. But fall also means the return of the school year. So children are back in school. Classes have begun. People are returning to the classrooms. Every day, people pack lunches. They pack a lunch to take to work, or they pack a lunch to take to school. On average, I read somewhere that people eat out on average of 4 to 5 times a week. That's insane to me. But half of those meals are eaten at lunch because, you know, that's most people's work schedules, a lot of people's work schedules, their school schedules. It happens during the daytime. So many of these meals that they eat out are lunchtime meals. That can get expensive. So bringing a bag lunch from home can save money and time because you're not, you know, you have your food right there. You're not having to run out. A lunch prepared at home is usually, and I have some notes here that I made. That's what I'm looking at. I'm reading here. A lunch prepared at home is usually cheaper than eating out. Let's just say you eat out for lunch just 2 times a week. And let's just say that the average cost of that meal is $10 each time. Well, right there, that's $20 a week. So that's, you know, that's somewhere around $1,000 a year. $1,000. It doesn't sound too bad when you're just saying, oh, I'm just going to grab this $10 lunch, and I only do it a couple times a week. It's not like I do it every day. Because it's amazing the way that we can justify things to ourselves, isn't it? So let's get right into some tips for preparing and packing lunches from home. All right, number 1, make a sandwich with leftover meat or veggies from dinner. Now, I've done this multiple times. This is especially helpful if you don't quite have enough of the entree left, you know, for leftovers for a complete entree for the next night. Take those little bits of meat, take those little bits of chicken, mix some barbecue sauce with that. Even if it's veggies, you can make a nice veggie sandwich. You can make a nice one out of slices of zucchini that's been cooked, put you some onions on there, slice of tomato. Hey, you've seen me eat a tomato sandwich with just mayonnaise on it. That's so good. So yummy. So sandwiches are portable. Maybe pair some carrot sticks with that or a few chips or something and a bottle of water, and you have a meal. Number 2, meal prep for the whole week. Now, I've done this before. I bought a container of chicken legs, aka drumsticks. I think it almost sounds more fun to call them a drumstick. I bought 5 of those for, I think it was right around $2. What I like to do is just bake all of them at once. So that way, my work schedule is Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30 typically. So with those 5 drumsticks, that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There's a chicken drumstick for each day of the week for my lunch, just for next to nothing. All kinds of stuff that you can meal prep, and it doesn't have to be fancy cooking. You can meal prep a few days worth of peanut butter sandwiches. Done that. Just whatever you have in the house, be creative with it. Even if it is opening up a can of corn and portioning it out into smaller little containers with lids so that you can just pick them up and go. Meal prep. Number 3, cook large batches of soups and stews and freeze in portion size containers. And that's a similar idea to the meal prep idea. But this can either be something you intentionally make for your lunches or just soups and stews that you make that you have leftovers of. So get you some containers, preferably something that can go well in the freezer, and then you can microwave in it. So cook large batches of soup and stew. Portion that out. It'll be so good later. You know, soup and chili is always better the next day. I don't know why. I don't know the science behind it, but it is. Number 4, purchase items in bulk. Stuff like fruits, vegetables, cheese, crackers, baked chips. Package them yourselves in little sandwich bags. Use reusable sandwich bags if you want to do that. Honestly, I just usually get just the cheapest box of 100 sandwich bags. They're usually about $1, so it's like a penny a piece. I feel like I'm not hurt too bad with that, even if I throw it away. You know, commercially sized, those multi-pack Lays or whatever, you can get the store brand too. Those are expensive per bag. If you get your own larger bag of chips, especially if it's store brand, and you put the actual little serving size down into baggies, makes it handy and it's cheap. Number 5, a bag lunch saves time and prevents you from having to stand in line at a fast food restaurant or a cafeteria. Guess what the side benefit is to that, which is what I like. You get spare time to relax and do things that you want to do during your lunch break. Maybe you want to take a walk. Let's say you get an hour lunch. If you have a brown bag lunch that you brought from home, it might take you 20 minutes tops to eat that. That gives you the whole remainder of that hour, the 40 minutes, to go take a walk. You could walk for 10 minutes. You could walk for 20 minutes of that. You could read a book for 20 more minutes. Whatever you want to do. Take a nap in your car. All kinds of benefits. So I love that tip. Number 6, stock your pantry with lunch-friendly foods like unsweetened canned fruit, dried fruit, granola bars, individual pudding cups. Now, I like to get stuff like individual packets of the instant oatmeal. It's cost effective, it tastes good, and it's easy to heat up just with some water in a microwave. I consider apples a convenience food because you don't have to refrigerate an apple. It's an individual serving size. Just everything good about that. So make sure you get some stuff that's that's pantry friendly. In other words, stuff that just won't spoil very quickly. Number 7, prepare grab and go plastic bags of cut up vegetables and fruits. A recent video I had a leftover watermelon. You know those packets, they're clear boxes of watermelon and different fruits and stuff like that. I've seen those at Kroger for $5. And I was able to cut up my watermelon myself and put it in individual baggies ready to go for pennies. So don't go and grab those prepackaged expensive produce items like that. Do it yourself. So those are the 7 tips to help you save money, to help you pack a nutritious lunch, to help you pack a tasty lunch. And so I wanted to share with you my grocery shopping trip that I went on recently to Kroger. I went in search of what I call desk food. I have my own office at work, and I keep a shelf in there that has nothing but my food and stuff on it and some bottled water. And I had run out mostly, other than I think a half a jar of peanut butter and I think I had maybe a few random crackers. So, and some ramen. I had a couple packs of ramen, but things were getting pretty skimpy in my desk food stock, so I had to go replenish. Kroger had some pretty good deals too while I was there, so I got several other things besides just desk food. So let me take you along with me. I'll show you that footage. Let's see what all I bought. Instant oatmeal is an excellent desk food. And this one, Quaker Instant Oats, just happens to be on sale this week at Kroger as a part of the weekly digital deal for $1.49. And I did the math because the regular price on the Kroger maple and brown sugar is $2 a box. That's 10 pouches per box. So that's 20 cents a pouch. This one came out to like 18 cents. So I'm gonna get some of these. I'm in here looking for desk food, but while I was in here, I saw this honeysuckle turkey breast, 99 cents a pound. So I have to get one of these. $8.10. That's a win for me. I am not super overly crazy about these, but they're $1.29. Makes a good desk food. These are $2.99, the Pop-Tart name brand. It's Customer Appreciation Week at Kroger, and all their Star-Kissed tuna is on sale for 88 cents. Now for the house, I will get some of these. The canned, because there are 5 ounces in here. Whoops. But then for my desk food, I'm gonna get some of these packets because they're easy to tear open, don't require a can opener, plus they have some delicious seasonings in them. So grab a few of these. I've never tried these. I don't know what they taste like, but how could you go wrong? Hot buffalo sounds good. Sweet and spicy sounds good. So does bacon ranch. So I'm just gonna pick a few of these for my desk. And look, 90 calories in that. The hot buffalo only has 70. There's no limit on these. I think I'll get the bacon ranch too. There's only 80 calories in that. What a cheap lunch. Got that, and then got a box of these Smart Way saltine crackers. They're like half the price of Zesta brand. Take a couple sleeves of those with me. And I wanted to show you, I forgot to film a few minutes ago. I already put some of these in my cart, but all the Kroger pasta is 88 cents too because of the customer appreciation. So I got 5 boxes of those. I don't need it right at this moment, but this means I won't have to buy pasta for a while because that's a good pantry item. This salad dressing's on sale for $1.49. It's part of the weekly digital deal, so I'm gonna grab some of that. I like to get the zesty Italian because I can put that in some of that pasta and make a really good tasting pasta salad. I think I have some summer squash at home that I can slice up and put in that, and probably some tomatoes as well. And while I'm thinking about it, I think I'm gonna go over and look for an onion. Okay, these are 4 for $5. Campbell's SpaghettiOs are $1.39, so this is the better deal. This has a pull top, so that makes it an ideal desk food. I think I'm gonna get the ravioli. So I got 2 of those. $1.25 makes a good cheap lunch for emergencies. You know, like I've said, most of the time I like to pack my lunch, but sometimes you don't get a chance. Sometimes I'm hungry still. So now peanut butter is a typical desk food for me, but $2.19 is not the cheapest price. Usually I catch it when it's a lot cheaper than that, and then I'll stock up. But I have some in my desk right now, so I'm gonna skip this for now. Okay, here is another super cheap desk food. Good old classic tomato soup. It's 79 cents. Has a pull tab on it. I'm gonna get 1 of these, and then what else? Ooh, cream of mushroom. So I'm weird. I like eating cream of mushroom just as a soup with crackers in it. So 79 cents is a super cheap lunch. Combine some of these crackers with it. Good to go. Okay, because I am not opposed to making a sandwich out of a hot dog bun, I'm gonna get a pack of these. They're 89 cents, rich and honey flavored hot dog buns. And so I think that'll be good. That'll lend a nice sweet flavor and make a nice little peanut butter sandwich to go with some of that soup. I never say never on the red bag produce that's now $1.49 instead of 99 cents, because I found a bag of pomegranates, and I'm gonna get these because they look good. I'm also gonna get this little bag of apples for $1.49. Major Score, 95 cents. And they have a chocolate and 2 vanilla. I'm gonna get both. The date's still good on them, but I don't know why. I don't know why they're clearanced out. Anyway, 95 cents. Yeah, can't beat that. Yeah. Well, those were some really good deals, and I think you'll agree with me. FYI, the chocolate milk has already been consumed, and I may or may not have drunk the whole half gallon. I didn't want it to go to waste. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, I hope this motivates you to maybe go this weekend, get you some desk food if you still work, even if you don't work, even if you are retired, even if you work from home, no matter your situation. It is always beneficial to have stuff prepared to eat. I can't tell you how good it feels in the evenings after work to come in to a crock pot full of soup beans, a crock pot full of chili, something like that, knowing that I don't have to cook. Imagine how good it would feel for your lunch as well. It'll give you so much extra time during the day that would save you from being tempted to go stop and get something during your errands. You know, there's just so many reasons. Well, I hope you have enjoyed the video. And if you're not a member of the Classy Frugality family if you just hit that big subscribe button down in the corner. And also, please give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Until I see you again, I hope you have a blessed day. Do you want to save some major bucks? Let me share with you 7 tips for packing lunch so that you will have... Where's the pause? Where's the stop on this? Would you like 7 tips to prepare lunches from home that are thrifty, delicious, and